in New York, a perception that continues to lay out there that this is a dangerous city. Is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
Mayor Eric Adams was elected promising to clean up New York City's soaring crime. 6 months later, overall crime is up nearly 40%. You came into this job saying you were to fight crime and bring crime down. Have you been successful?
No, we ain't complete. I'm not successful until every New Yorker feels safe.
Over a couple dozen shootings over the holiday weekend.
Yes.
Here, that doesn't feel safe.
No, it doesn't. It's not a feeling of safety. But we also did something else over the holiday weekend. We removed a substantial number of guns off our streets.
He notes homicides and shootings here are down 9%.
We got to work on those, what we call predatory crimes, rape, robbery, burglary, grand larceny. But here's the real problem. We arrest John on Monday for a grand larceny. He's out on Tuesday. And he's doing it again on Wednesday.
Whose fault is that?
It's a combination. Our criminal justice system, the laws that we have passed, and the failure to prosecute those who are committed crimes, and judges who are not utilizing the power that they have.
A lot of people say criminal justice reform had to happen because it was disproportionately affecting people that look like us.
Yes, yes.
So how do you strike that balance?
You look at the unique moment. Here you have a mayor that was the leading voice of criminal justice reform. 100 blacks in law enforcement who care. We led the fight against the abuse of stop, question, and frisk. We led the fight against prison reform. We led the fight against judicial misconduct. This is what we fought for. And if I'm saying, hey, we're going too far, you know.
We walked through a neighborhood in the Bronx and talked about how the city has changed since Adams became a New York City transit cop in 1984. I was a young reporter here at Channel 2 in New York. I remember that year we got close to 1,800 murders in the city. Now we're down to fewer than 500 a year.
Yes.
Some people say it feels like we're slipping backwards.
Yes.
What do you say to that?
Well, I think that we're dealing with different challenges. It was a different time. The courts were on our side. Prosecutors were on our side.
You don't feel like you have allies?
Hell no. Hell no. I don't believe that innocent New Yorkers and police officers, we don't have those allies we've had back then.
And Mayor Adams, a Democrat with some sharp criticism of progressive prosecutors. There is a narrative from the right that liberal, that progressive prosecutors are allowing crime to flourish. Do you agree?
Yes. There's two battles that are happening in our country and our city right now. You have the far right that states give everyone a gun, no matter what. You have the far left that states everyone that uses a gun should not be held accountable. These two groups are not the majority of Americans, and they have actually held our country and our city hostage. These two groups don't realize they're co-conspirators to the public safety crises that we're facing in our city and country.
You called it, at some point along the way, you called our criminal justice system a laughingstock.
Of America.
A laughingstock of America.
Yes.
So this is not a New York problem.
No, I think it's a national problem, I should say, of what we're seeing. There was a reason that the DA in San Francisco was recalled. You know, people are saying, when do we protect innocent people? I don't know what happened to the narrative of that we no longer concern ourselves about people who are following the law.
But someone who hears that and says, he's swinging right. Are you swinging right on this?
No, I'm not. I'm just tired of New Yorkers having to swing for their safety all the time. You know, it's about protecting innocent people in this country.
Would you want to walk the streets again as a cop in this city? Under this environment?
In a day, man.
Really?
In a day. I enjoy being a police officer.
But locking up people, and as you said yourself, locking up people who may be back out on the street the next day?
I would still lock them up. If the courts are going to fail us, if the laws are going to fail us, it's not going to stop me from saying I'm not going to fail the people of the city.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.